Hello everybody and welcome back to Alma. So I've just been looking on the map. Well, first off we moved into October and I've just been looking on our map and we have 6 fields all ready to harvest. So I think the most important thing to probably look at doing is trying to do all the soybean fields in one go, because if we look on here there's 35, 32, 37 which are all soy. Oh no, they're not. That's Oh, that one is maize or corn. But then we do have, okay, so it's 35, 37 and 1. So what we'll do is we'll get this soybean field done. Well, we'll work through the soybeans first. And I'm hoping using this trailer will give us a fair bit of storage, so we can just leave this on the side of the field. And every time we're full, just take the combine to go and load it up. So we'll pull this just off over to the side, and because it's still early, well I say early in the morning, most people are up by this time, it is rather hard to see where this big dip is unless you go like that. So let's open that cover and open that cover, and if we now, steering wheel slightly twisted there, we can also get that unloading, and let's go to... Has that been unloading throughout the night? I don't know. Where is our combine? Here we go, and we've got the serial header as well, which is brilliant. So we'll go take this up there now, so that we're all ready to do our first harvest. I will have to look in, and I probably will look at changing crops a bit, so we're not doing as much corn as what we've done. Just try look to do a big field in corn, something like that. And we've got our header is caught on the combine somehow. See if we can shake that off. Has that done it? Okay, that's not ideal, is it? Can we flick it around? There we go. Oh, well that's annoying. So you can only tow this header with, nicely with the tractor by the looks of it. But right, we'll get up to the soybean field and we will get harvesting. Well, there is the first field of soybeans done, which does make me think we need to have a quick look. Go on to here and ploughing. It doesn't need ploughing this field, but we do have tram lines, which I just need to make sure that that I can get a shot of these tram lines if I haven't done so already. So 35 tram lines Okay, none. So I probably will. We've got the time to do it, anyways. I probably will go get the case on with the plough and bring it up here. I should have mentioned in the previous episode, which I think I completely forgot. I have taken the back tracks off the case, in an effort to see whether we can now plough with it without having the tracks on, because it always seems to be that the tracks were what were catching onto the plough, and the meaning then that it was wasting our money just spinning round and round in circles. And the John Deere was absolutely fine doing it with that just being on wheels. So we'll go take this to our other soybean field, and then like I say, we'll get the plough up here, get ploughing, which means that can then get rid of our tram lines. So we'll just leave this here. What we are going to do as well with this field is we'll take those little trees out, and one of those big trees, because when we need to plough this field as well. So when we, basically it means that we can then just plough, make the field a bit bigger and a bit easier to work with. Is that all done? Right, let's drop that off, and let's go put the plough on, which is up here. But yeah, that's my hope anyways, by changing these wheels. I went for the wide ones as well, so it should be the exact same as the John Deere. But if this doesn't work, then it's an absolute no-no for ploughing with this case, and it'll just have to be put onto the John Deere every time. Right, let's get this back up to the field we just harvested. So we'll just pull this straight in and then press hire a worker. And then it means we can jump into here now, and we'll take this back to our other soybean field where the combine is. What have we got in here? Just over 23,500 litres, and then we can get combining and get that field done. And at least that's 2 out of 6 done. And then I would say it'd probably be a wise idea to go focus on the big soybean field, because that may take 2 time lapses, because it's we've extended it, and it was a big field beforehand. And there we've almost 2 fields down. So what I want to just say is, I know this field was limed. I want to see whether it needs doing again, because I probably rushed a bit too fast to get that other field ploughed. So here, pH value is good, nitrogen is perfect because it doesn't need any. So I may just leave that as it is. So we'll go put this bits of soybeans into the trailer, and then I'm going to set this on with a worker into our big field. I might as well just put it in there. I'll set it on with the worker in our big field so they can make a start, and then I'm going to come and start put some slurry on. Because if we go to the animals, we've got 94,000 litres of slurry, which does make me think then, let's just have a look in here. Is it worth? Because we've got a lot of manure. Where is manure spreaders? So that's 27. I'll probably leave that one for Highlands Fishing, maybe, because that's 25. Okay, that's a modded one. Does that? I don't want to go for the max capacity. Okay, no, it's either or. That'd be very, very handy though. We will go for this one and the wheel setup. We'll go wide. So let's buy that like so. This should now be empty. So if we take this through, actually, let's drive up the side here. Let's see if this is any better. And then, yeah, we can load up our manure spreader and go put some manure in there because we do have amples of that. And we'll let our slurry store build up because we do have the extension, which means we can do, I think it can hold 1 million, if not more. So we might as well wait for it to fill up a little bit more, because I seem to keep using it. Every time we get to 100,000 litres, we seem to use it again. But right, here we are now round the back. And then, yeah, this is the field we extended in one of the previous episodes. So we can turn this on and drop it down. It is a fair field now. Surprising actually how much land is not wasted, but is wasted, if that makes sense. So let's help worker, let's go to there. We'll do 2 headlands because that'll make life a lot easier. Let's hire, yeah, so they're in there. So this is what we want here. We'll now go to the store and go pick up our new manure spreader. You can probably guess what the thumbnail for this video will be. It'll be this trailer. Right, let's get this put on. Like so. We'll get back to the yard. We'll have to go get our excavator with the bucket on, and then we can start filling it up like that. And then, yeah, we'll just keep going backwards and forwards into that field once we've got it all spread. So it's not going to be soybeans. I probably should look at trying to, if we can get some wheat in or something, that may be a good idea. We are going to have to get it ploughed though as well. But anyways, we've got plenty of stages to go before we need to drill. And like I said, this month we're still going to be in it for a little while. So we should just be able to pull up here, or do we want to be further just slightly back? Let's just go to about there. Now let's go jump into here. We'll have to put the forks down. And I'm hoping it should now feel a bit more natural driving this with... I'm steering. It should feel a bit more natural because we're doing it not the proper or the correct way, but the way that makes a lot more sense to myself. Okay, so that's back. So we want to be facing this way. It'd be interesting to know how people actually keep track of which way they should be facing in the excavators. Is there a big arrow somewhere to say, point this way? Are we going to be able to get this field completely done? 4, 3, 2, I think yes. 1, done. Let's turn that off at exactly 200 litres. That's fantastic. So this field now, if we go on to precision farming and go to nitrogen, it's looking a lot better than what it was, which is brilliant news. Right, we'll get this back to the farm, we'll park this up, and I imagine our combine needs emptying again. So I'm just going to leave this here for now, because I'm sure we'll need this again. I did try clean up a bit of the manure that was there, but not the greatest of jobs. But right, let's get into here. Yeah, like I say, that needs emptying. It's missed a bit there on the corner, which... anyways, and it also would mean that he has started on the up downs. He's done the headland for us, which that always seems to be the biggest job to do. So if we leave that there, we should be able to now just go hop in and we can take over. And going up and down here shouldn't take us too long. But anyways, if we can get this done, that'll be a brilliant way to finish the episode. Well, that's the second time this episode we've been very, very close for something. Obviously, with the manure spreading, we had 200 litres left in spreader, and in here we are on 98%, and it's looking like we may even get to 99, are we? 98 still, 99% full. Brilliant. So that's 116 litres left of space in there. So we'll go put this into the trailer, which we have filled the front trailer now, so we're making a start on the second one. So for how that is parked, I have got it okay. I was just about to say okay. If we keep to the central line of this GPS, then we can get it in. But we'll get that in, and then we can have a look to see how much is in here. So if we go on to there, and let's go soybeans. So we've got 73,000 litres in store, or 73,300. And what are we going to have total here? This is going to be embarrassing, trying to do some quick maths. 73 plus 60, so that gives us 130,900, maybe? A lot, anyways. But right, I am going to... Oh, actually, this is more. I didn't realise that that front compartment was full. But I am going to leave it there. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you've all liked and enjoyed the video. And I'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.